Hi.
Hi.
I used to be in a band called Dan and Associates. I got sacked because I killed a worm. It was a big worm, but I had to kill it because this worm was following me around because I wouldn't talk to him. And it was a massive, massive worm. And Dan and Associates got pissed off and they sacked me. That was one of the reasons. There was 99 reasons. But the biggest reason was I couldn't play the guitar. And they realised after 8 gigs I couldn't play the guitar and he sacked me. And says, don't come back here again until you can play the guitar. And that's why I got sacked. Excuse me, can more volume please? Wow. And that's why they sacked me. And it was a real good being with Dan and Associates. All you done was take drugs and get out of your head. And imagine that you're a rock star. Playing small open mic gigs with about 8 people. And pretend you've got 8,000 people. But 8 people really. And we used to tour, we used to do like a world tour around our town. We used to go to 5 pubs, and that was our world tour. And at night we used to sleep in a tent. We pretended it was a big hotel with TV and stuff. We'd have a box with a hole in, and we pretend to turn the TV on and watch ourselves on TV. Because we thought we was really famous. And they sacked me. I couldn't believe it. I know in 20 odd years he still sacked me. I bought him dinner, tea, got him his first girlfriend there, and he sacked me. All because I couldn't play the guitar. I didn't want to live the dream world, pretend that we're superstars when we're only playing around our town, when we're going back to our tent at night. And it was cold. I couldn't handle this cold in the tent, especially when we do our world tour in winter time. And you look outside the tent, there was like loads and loads of snow. And he thought he was really a big star. He would like run around the snow like he was Mick Jagger. He really thought he was Mick Jagger, because he put all the birds, and I was in the background just pretending to play the guitar with the volume off. And nobody knew that the volume was off because they was all on drugs. There was loads and loads of drugs, they was all out their heads. So I could just turn my volume off and pretend I was then. And one day they went out of drugs. And they realised I wouldn't play the guitar because I had no more drugs. And then he sacked me. And I thought he was my best friend for 20 years. And he sacked me all because I couldn't play the guitar, and he was really cheesed off. Really cheesed off because I blasted it for 8 gigs on our world tour around our town. But this world tour around town was really bad because you ran down, you were in this little tent. There's 8 of us in one tent. Me, him, and all of his girlfriends. And he wasn't giving none of his girlfriends because he was greedy. He was a greedy guy, and all his girlfriends, he looked at me and go, wow, she's nice, Don't bother, dangerous. Don't bother, dangerous. Leave them alone, they're mine. I'm the singer, you're not the singer, so leave them alone. And he just looked at me and I had to go outside, stand in the snow. Stand in the snow for 3 hours until he finished. And he goes, you can't come in. I'm doing round 2 now. And I was just standing there freezing. So I went home. He never knew I went home, he thought I was still in the snow. He thought I was still standing there all night, but I went home, come back in the morning, and he thought I was standing all night, but I wasn't standing all night. I went home and I watched TV with my mum and dad. And it was nice there. And when you got a real TV, it's a little cardboard box, pretending it's a TV. It was really nice seeing mum and dad and brothers and sisters and watching TV and eating real food. When I was a baby, all we ate was cold baked beans. Tried to heat it up on a little Bunsen burner, but it didn't work that good because he had a real small one. That's what the bank could afford, a small Bunsen burner and nothing else. But he still got the girls. He got all the girls and I just standing there cold and sad and cold and sad, and not one girl would give me. On our world tour, he must have put about 300 girls in our town. And all I done was stand outside his tent, getting freezing cold, watching him, and freezing cold all night. Get outside now, we're dangerous. Okay, he just stand, he wouldn't even, and he was mean to me. And we were friends for 20 years, but we don't have friends no more. That's why he's there and I'm over there. It's a birthday today. But I'm sad because my dog died of a disease, of a worm disease. My dog, yes. Had my dog for 3 years, and he's getting massive and fat. I wanted to eat my dog, but I couldn't eat him because he died of disease. And the disease he died, it made me really sad because I saved all my money up, bought all his favourite food, and he got massive and fat. It wasn't my dog like today, my birthday, but he died 2 weeks ago. And I was really sad because I spent all my money on food for him. And he just died. And I couldn't eat not one slice of the meat of the dog because I've been dead. And I looked at the dog and goes, "Oh, dog, you're so nice, dog." It was massive. I was counting down the days. It was 2 months ago, wow, yes. And he got bigger and bigger, wow. In 1 month he could hardly move, but wow, brilliant. It looks lovely now, really lovely. But wow, brilliant, I'm gonna eat my dog, I was so happy. I was really, really happy because I could eat my dog. And I thought, wow. Like those 28 days, yes, look at him, wow, he can't even move now, absolutely brilliant. And it's 20 days, but wow, look at him, can hardly even breathe because he's so big and fat, but wow. In 14 days he just died of a disease, of a worm disease, and I was sad. I was so sad because I spent 2 years of starving to get my dog big and fat so I could eat him. I couldn't eat him at all when I started crying my eyes out. Because I wasted all my money on food for him. And I got food for myself. And I cried so much. So I went out and I bought myself a cat. And this cat was nice. And I really liked my cat. But I was hungry. Oh, cat, you're a lovely cat. But there's no food in the house. I really like you, cat, but I was broke, and my cat fell on a knife, and it fell in an oven at gas mark 3, and I looked at it, like chicken with gravy, to get out of this cat with blood. I ate it all up, and I felt sorry for my cat, so I went in the garden, I dug a hole, and I buried the bones, and I said a prayer to my cat. Thank you, cat, for being there when I was hungry. If it weren't for you, cat, I would have starved for 3 or 4 days. I knew one day, cat, you'd have your uses. And I hope sometime your friends come to see you next week. Some of your fat friends when I'm hungry. You know, at Christmas, when you go and see your family, you're really excited. But wow, this is it, Christmas Day. Wow, absolutely brilliant. You're so excited. You're going to see your family for Christmas. As you go to see your family, you walk in the door. Before you walk in the door, you see these 3 nice stands outside. You're like, oh, look at those stands. They're so nice. All 3 stones. Wow, wow. Look at them. And you go in the house and you sit down. Your brother comes over and goes, here you are, Dangerous. And you can't believe it. Your brother gave you an £800 present. He says, thank you, brother. And your mum comes over and goes, here you are, Dangerous. And your mum gives you a £2,000 watch. You go, thank you, mum. Sister comes over and goes, here you are, Dangerous. Sister gives you a £2 grand suit. You can't believe it. And you're really chuffed. And you're around there, walking around the house and looking at you. And you look in their eyes, all you can see in their eyes is, where's my present? So you don't look at them, and all day they're looking at you, you're looking away, you don't want to catch their eyes. All you see in their eyes is, where's my present? And you have your dinner, they crack, they go, where's my present? Where's my present? Where's my present? You can hang on 1 second, so you go outside, you pick up these 3 stones, you wash them off, you get a newspaper, you wrap them up, and you give them to your family, and they just stare at you, like they want to kill you. And you smile, and they just stare, and you smile again, and they just stare and stare like you're a dead man now. And then the next Christmas, you're on your own, watching TV, all weekend stones of Christmas, wrapped up in newspaper. Oh. You know when you go and see a bad comedian, like Dangerous T, and you get into a coma, they phone a comedy ambulance, and they try to revive you, can't revive you, mental health comedian, so you're in a coma for 3 or 4 months. And you come out of the coma, and you only got 3 or 4 months, they find a real comedian and revive you. Every 2 weeks now, go to a comedy clinic, or you're going to be in a coma, and you can never go to a comedy gig again. Or you saw Dangerous T and he was really rubbish. And your whole life's ruined now. Every 2 weeks, in a comedy clinic, or in a coma, for the rest of your life, all because you saw Dangerous T. I'm going to do my last quick joke, I think. You know when you look at your notes, you realise you can't read. Could be a T, but it could be an R. Could be a C, but it could be a P. I just don't know. I'm going to do, you know when you go and see your brother, because your brother's rich. Hi brother, hi Dangerous, hi brother, hi Dangerous. What do you want, Dangerous? Some shoes. Come on, you look at these shoes, they're shit shoes, you want to say fuck off, you can't say fuck off, because you've got no shoes. So you get these shit shoes on, you're walking along the street, see a boy like, oh, hi, fuck off, you're wearing shit shoes. They owe your shit shoes. Try to get this nightclub, you can't come in because you're wearing shit shoes. So you go around the corner, put your socks over your shit shoes, you go up to the nightclub, you get in a nightclub, put a bird like her, but bigger tits. Everything's going absolutely brilliant. Done so much, the socks over your shit shoes is worn away. Someone like told the girl, looked at the shit shoes and runs away. You're standing with your shit shoes. So you go home and you kill yourself. And you meet God. God said you can't come because you're wearing shit shoes. And bye.